Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is August 17th. It is Thursday. I had to think about that one for a second. 2023. So who is responsible? That is the topic of this video. Who is responsible? I want you to think about something, guys. Okay? I want you to think about what's going on in Canada right now, what's, with these fires in Hawaii, and I want you to think about all the vegetation in the forest that are being damaged because of this. Think about all the smoke and the pollution from that smoke and all that. So here's a question I have real quick. So all the Canadian fires that have happened up there, kind of touched on it a little bit in the live stream last night, but is Trudeau responsible for all the pollution, for all the smoke that has affected not only Canadians but also Americans blowing across? And I know that I had friends in Rochester, New York, that were telling me how bad it was with the smoke over there. And they got all these wildfires destroying all kinds of forests. Now I want you to, so if some of you may not understand how it works, these beautiful green trees, they breathe carbon dioxide, like what we exhale. We exhale carbon dioxide, right? We breathe in oxygen. Trees, plants, bushes, grass produces oxygen. So it's a beautiful relationship. We feed them, they feed us. We do really well that way. But when you're having huge areas of the country, whatever country, burning, and you look at all the fires out west that we've had, and all those type of things, and a lot of destruction happening, and just overall, who's responsible for that? Is it piss poor forest management? Could that be having a hand in it, like what happened in California? Really piss poor land management when it comes to the forest and getting rid of dead wood and all that type of stuff, and they're saving this animal and that animal and the other animal. Listen, animals go extinct. It's part of the process. It's what happens, okay? You're not going to put solar panels in the desert because it might affect the scorpions or some crap or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm making that up. But I don't know. There are things that their environmentalists don't want things disturbed, because it upsets this ecosystem or whatever. If it's the desert, screw them. I'm sorry, but you know what? We can accomplish a lot more. We can get a lot more done with that. So, I don't know, it's just one of those things that irritates me. But there is a lot of things happening. Unfortunately, in Hawaii, a lot of people have died, and I'm not making light of that. But it's interesting that certain super wealthy people, their properties weren't touched. I find that interesting. Their boats weren't burned. I find that interesting. But like everybody else's was. Just insanity. So I was going to show you, I've been working a little bit here this morning. And this video will be going up at 7 o'clock. I'm going to cut this, obviously. Now I got to clean that all up, bring the lawnmower and cut that, but I got all that stuff moved out of the way. I moved a bunch of stuff on the back side of the battery room. There's more stuff that I have to do and move around, but I was like, okay, I'm done for the day on that, or not today, but until tonight. On that, I have some other things that I have to do, but so we'll come over here. I got to figure out what I'm doing with these. I got a couple of trunks here that are going to go in here, but I just got to figure out exactly where and how I'm going to organize them and those type of things. But started getting some stuff in here. These are all digging tools, right? So I put those all together. I got some extension lights that once we get going in the bunker, I'm going to be utilizing those underground so that we have light, which will be helpful. Just like I said, clearing up some stuff, getting some stuff that I can put in here. This is not going to be affected by the weather. This is not going to be like the extreme cold or heat. It's not going to be like, oh my God, it's going to degrade it and ruin it. No, it's not. So oil lamp stuff up there. So that's sitting up there, just kind of getting things rocket stove here, you know, just trying to get things more organized. So I'm going to be organizing that battery room quite a bit more and get that so that it's opened up more and I have more room in there. I'm going to be taking some stuff out of the shipping container, and that's going to go into this storage unit as well. So it'll open up room in those places. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. So I got a couple of these boards still that were in here, and where they were, I believe, and I don't know for sure. I was trying to get things figured out. I know some of them were probably down on the bottom here. I don't have to worry about that anymore because we got the gravel down there, so it'll be fine. And actually, on that whole bottom section through there, that's going to be all gas cans. So once I get the gas cans filled up, they're going to get put in here, and so they'll be out of that way. Somebody asked why gravel on the floor here. Okay, the reason for that was because there was no floor in this. So that's why we ended up putting the gravel in here, so that we actually have a floor, so it's not going to be a muddy mess. I'm going to have to cut and piece in a couple of pieces on those two levels there. But I still have a ton of room in here. One of the other things that I'm going to do, and somebody had made the suggestion, I think it was Dave, he said take gravel and put it all around the outside of the building as well. He said, you know, and I said, you know what, that's a really, really good idea. So I will be putting gravel all around the outside of here as well. And I need to also get the lawnmower back behind here and work on that and getting this all cut down as well. So yeah, just kind of, you know, things got away from me, if you will. My own fault. You know, like I said, I fully admitted I was in a funk for a while. But I'm, you know, pulling myself out of it. I'm trying to forward progress, guys. Forward progress every day. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. And so I'm going to get out here. I'm going to work on things every single day. Even if it's, you know, a little bit at a time. Before you know it, we'll have a lot done. So that's the game plan for right now. I want to get all this cut down as well. And I will be doing that as well. So it's just a matter of organizing, getting things squared away. And that's what we're going to do. Alright, so anyway guys, I am going to jump off of here for right now. I want to hear your thoughts on these whole things with these fires. Do you think they were, I mean obviously some fires are lightning strikes and I get that, but do you think a lot of these fires, yes or no, in the comments, were intentionally set? That this was done on purpose to cause chaos and cause havoc and stuff like that. So I definitely want your feedback on that, so just let me know. Remember folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.